Hello, I'm Mason Phillips, and today I'm going to be talking about relative age effect in sport. What is relative age effect? The relative age effect links closely with how the groupings of students in the UK school systems work. The UK academic year starts on September the 1st and then concludes on the 31st of August the following year. For example, a student who was born on the 31st of August 2008 would be in the year above a student born on the 1st of September 2008. The relative age effect is broken down into quarters, and these are called the first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, and fourth quartile. The first quartile are those born from September through to November. The second quartile are those born in December through to February. The third quartile, March through to May, and fourth quartile, June through to August. Why is relative age effect so important in sport? Springer 2010 found research in the UK shows those born at the start of the year also do better academically and have more performance. The reason being is because they are more developed, as people in Q1 and Q2 are more developed than people in Q3 and Q4, meaning that they could be a lot bigger and stronger in performance, and academically they've had a bit more of a head start with maturity and brain systems. Musk and Rondin 2001 found that skewed birth date distributions among participants in youth sport and professional sport leagues have been interpreted as a result of this disadvantage, highlighting that those born in fourth quartile birth group are at physical disadvantage due to the fact these individuals are often grouped with participants always 1 year older. I also found this in school, where I am born in the third quartile, so I was one of the youngest out of all my school friends. So when I was paired up in PE, especially in the first 2 years of PE in school, I struggled a bit due to me not being as big as people. But as school went on and I got on to year 10 and 11, I then started to succeed them by me being physically big, maybe the same size as some, but some were always a lot bigger than me during my first years of secondary school. What sports could suffer the most with relative age effect? There are a lot of sports that can be affected by relative age effect, but the sports we see have the worst effect is physical sports like rugby, ice hockey, and American football. Why do these sports have such a negative impact? The reason being that they could be in the same school year as someone but still be a year younger than them, meaning that the older athlete will be a lot bigger and physically stronger than the younger athlete. I'm a rugby player myself, and I found that during the first couple of years of secondary school, I was a lot smaller than everyone else, but I was quite a confident rugby player, so this helped me get into the school team in front of the third and fourth quartile, as I've been playing rugby so long. But I had friends that were also near the same age as me but weren't as confident and struggled due to not being able to front up to the bigger people in my year. Why else could this be a negative in schools? Late and Borges 2013 identified during their research that for the school sports there is a distribution of birth dates more focused on Q1 and Q2 when talking about the impact of the relative age effect in school sport, and in particular basketball. This means that some kids could be getting left out of school sports because their birth dates are Q3 and Q4, meaning that sometimes they ain't as fast or as physically built as the Q1 or Q2 birth date. I struggled with this also. During year 7, year 8, I never managed to get into any athletics teams due to me being nor as fit or nor as fast as my Q1 or Q2 friends. But as I got into year 9 and year 10, I then was one of the best cross-country athletes and also best athletic athletes in my year and also in my school. These are my references. If you want to go and check them out, feel free. I'll put them down in the description below.